You see, a lot of people, if you're watching this, a lot of people, you got to understand, don't want to learn about themselves. Because you got to face yourself. And it's funny because one day everyone's going to have to face themselves. They're gonna have to face who they are with. And it's funny to say it like that, because a lot of people don't know who they are. A lot of people don't want to figure out who they are, because they know there's some stuff hidden, let's call it, behind that door that they don't want to confront. Maybe they don't want to confront their deceit. They don't want to confront their lying lips. They don't want to confront the past. They don't want to confront the mistakes they've done. But really, this is who we should be coming at, those things. Because eventually when you face those things and you learn from those things and realize you're not those things, because how do I know you're not those things? Well, if you continue to be it on purpose, then that's who you are there. But say someone really wants to change and they're really trying to understand themselves and, you know, break down themselves to the point where they're like, all right, but I don't want this aspect to be my reality anymore. I don't want to have a lying tongue. I don't want to be this type of person. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be negative. You know, really what they need to understand, when you're trying to drop traits that you don't like about yourself, or pick up traits you do like about yourself, you got to understand nothing's yours. None of it's yours, the good or the bad. Like, say if I bless someone today with money or a car ride, or maybe I taught them something, I bought them food, something, right? That doesn't define me, because the next moment I could be a very mean person and punch someone in the face in the street for no reason, or curse someone out in the grocery store because they cut me in line. Or, you see, it's like, which one is them then? It's neither. In the moment, what was projected, what was, you know, pushed out, obviously was their intent. You start to see the intention of who they are in that moment. So going back to it, you know, a lot of people don't realize that a lot of things they do, they're doing it because they're not really listening to themselves. They're listening to the mind. They're not really following principles. You see, there's principles that are so solid beyond this realm that those are more true than the mind, than what you think. People think what they think is more true than certain principles. But I'm here to tell you, there's principles more solid than the thoughts you have. Again, do you want to figure yourself out or not? These are the questions you always got to ask yourself. Do you want to see yourself clearly, or do you just want to be blinded and close your eyes to the things you cannot see? And the things you cannot see are probably more geared or more revealing actually what is there to see. Things spoken, things seen, so most of the time they're a facade. It's a gimmick. But the things unseen is actually what's more real and rooted to who you are, why you do what you do. Again, do you want to figure out you or not? And it's a self journey. Any message like this, and you can hear a bunch of times everywhere else, it's a self journey. It's a self discovery. Most people are not ready for this self discovery. I am that I am. And the more someone does wickedness and let's call it sin and unrighteousness, the more they're gonna get eaten up by their own actions one day. And maybe you may be getting away with something right now, but you can't get away with the one doing that something. You feel me? Because you live with it. No one else does. You can scam somebody, you can trick somebody, you can deceive someone out here, but at the end of the day, you live with that deceitfulness. You live with that wickedness. You live in your head with that manipulation of selfishness with yourself. You go to sleep to that. You have nightmares about that. You dream about that. And that's what I'm saying. That's what be funny about, you know, anyone can paint a picture like they're doing great out here on Instagram or these videos, but at the end of the day, you don't know how they got there, why they're there, how they're maintaining it. And that goes for relationships. People be looking at people in relationships. You don't know how these men and women are maintaining it. That woman looks happy on a picture, but she's maintaining it through her lies. That man may look confident and have the swag and the charisma and the woman, but he's maintaining that illusion through lies. You see, I'm spitting fire. This is some good stuff right here. And that's what I'm saying, like when you really start to see why people struggle with thoughts and suicide and all this stuff, it's from selfishness. It's always about them. Me, 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 me. I'm mad. Why that happened to me? Why can't I get this? I want reality to be like this. It's all about self, right? But the secret is, it's not about self. It's never been about self. It's a self journey, it's a self discovery, but it's never been ultimately about self. Because once you follow that trail of someone just doing everything for self, you see how destructive it gets. You see where it ends. You see what eventually happens. I'm gonna leave y'all with this.